Imagine boarding a flight, ready for an important trip, only to be told to give up your VIP seat. Not because of a mistake, but because of your skin color. That's exactly what happened to two black twin sisters on their way to one of the biggest events of their careers. The moment was tense, the silence heavy, and what they did next shook an entire airline. Before we go deeper, drop a comment with your city or country. Let's see how far this story travels. And if you believe respect should never depend on race or status, hit like and subscribe for more true stories that challenge power and prejudice. As the flight attendant demanded their seats for another passenger, the twins exchanged a calm, knowing look. One quiet phone call changed everything. And when the pilot himself walked down the aisle, the balance of power shifted instantly. So tell me, if you were in their place, would you have stayed silent or stood your ground? The twins, Maya and Maya Jones, aren't just any passengers. They are accomplished tech entrepreneurs and the co-founders of a rapidly growing cybersecurity startup valued in the hundreds of millions. Recently named to the Forbes Under 30 list, they were invited to deliver a keynote speech at a prestigious global conference in London. Their first-class seats were booked months in advance. Not upgrades, not freebies, but earned and paid for. The flight was supposed to be smooth and uneventful, just another step in their rise to success. Before the plane even left the gate, a flight attendant approached the twins with an unexpected request. "Excuse me, these VIP seats are needed for another passenger," she said. The passenger in question was a white man who had just arrived from coach. The twins exchanged a calm, knowing look but did not argue or protest. The tension in the air grew subtle but unmistakable. Passengers nearby pretended not to notice as the twins quietly considered their options. It was clear this wasn't a simple seating issue. Something deeper was at play. Instead of quietly giving up their seats, the twins decided to take action. One of them pulled out her phone and made a call, not to complain, but to reach their company's VP of Aviation Partnerships, David Carter, who had recently negotiated a major contract with this airline. Putting the call on speakerphone, she explained the situation calmly but firmly. "David, they're asking us to give up our seats for a platinum flyer." David's voice came through cold and authoritative. "Stay put. I'm handling it." This phone call shifted the balance of power in the cabin instantly, signaling that the twins had support from the highest level. Within minutes, the pilot himself walked down the aisle. He approached the twins with an apology that felt genuine and urgent. "Please remain seated," he said. The white passenger who had been waiting awkwardly was quietly escorted back to coach without further incident. The flight continued smoothly after that, but the moment had already sparked a ripple effect far beyond the cabin. This wasn't just about seats anymore. It was about respect, equality, and standing up against discrimination. And the story was far from over. Shortly after the incident, a video of the twins' calm but firm confrontation leaked online and quickly went viral. Social media exploded with hashtags demanding justice and respect for the sisters. People across the globe joined the conversation, discussing race, equality, and dignity in everyday life. The airline's leadership suddenly found themselves under intense scrutiny from the public and media. While the airline issued a formal apology, the pressure did not ease. This incident became more than a single flight dispute. It turned into a spotlight on how much work still remains in combating discrimination, even in places where it shouldn't exist. The fallout was swift and severe. The cybersecurity company, which had a major contract worth millions with the airline, threatened to pull their business if the situation wasn't addressed properly. The airline responded by firing the entire flight crew involved in the incident, including gate agents and attendants. Additionally, the airline's diversity officer resigned amid the growing scandal. Throughout all this, the twins stayed composed, refusing to make a public spectacle of themselves. Their dignity and restraint only strengthened public support and emphasized the importance of standing firm with grace. The twins went on to deliver their keynote speech at the global conference, receiving a standing ovation, not just for their technological innovations, but for their courage and grace under pressure. Their story serves as a powerful reminder of the ongoing fight for respect and equality faced by Black women and minorities everywhere. What would you have done in their place? Comment below with your thoughts and tell us where you're watching from. Thanks for joining us. Stay safe, stay strong, and remember that dignity can move mountains.